this is PinDude from VintagePinballStore.com, and in this video we're going to be talking about clear coating a playfield with automotive clear coat. So this is a pretty intimidating process. I know a lot of guys are scared to get into this. I know I was. It took me a while to get myself to actually do it, but I think I've done about 7 or 8 playfields now, and they've all come out really good. So first we're going to talk about what you need to clear coat, and it's really not that bad. But we'll start with your area that you're going to clear coat. You do not want to be doing this clear coat in your basement. This is automotive clear coat. It's highly chemical process. So you want to do it in something like a garage or something like that. I happen to have my garage set up for doing all my pinball stuff. So it's a good place to do it. The important part, of course, when you're spraying anything is going to be an air compressor. I would think you would need at least a 20-gallon air compressor to do this. So you make sure you have enough air pressure for your gun. So I happen to have a simple Craftsman 33-gallon mine is, but like I said, anything 20 should be enough to do the job. With just your standard air compressor, single cylinder, oil free. And the main part of this process of clear coating a playfield is to get as much moisture out of the airline as you can, because these compressors produce a lot of moisture. So on the day I'm about to clear coat, I'll fire up my compressor and fill this tank completely up, and then on all the compressors there's a drain plug underneath. You want to open that up, and then the moisture in the tank always goes to the bottom, so the moisture will drip out the bottom. So I'll drain the whole tank and pick up the water. I have a little tray under mine to pick up the water. And then I'll fill the compressor again and do the same thing. Open the drain, let it drain down again. So 2 times to make sure there's no water sitting on the bottom of this tank. I also have a moisture filter in line, and then my line that I can run into the garage wherever. And then I also have an accessory line that I run on the bottom of my gun that has another moisture filter in it. And then on top of that, on the bottom of my gun, I use one of the disposable moisture eliminators. Basically use this once, toss it out, get another one. I get these from Harbor Freight. They're maybe $1 a piece. They come in 2-pack, 4-pack. While we're on it, we'll talk about the gun. You'll need a conventional air compressor type gun. I use an HVLP gun. I highly recommend the HVLP gun, especially if you're not experienced with this type of spray equipment. This is a very easy gun to use. Once again, this is a Harbor Freight gun. This is the Harbor Freight purple HVLP gun. Regular price on this gun is $59.99. They always go on sale. There's always Harbor Freight coupons. I think I paid $29.99 for this gun, and I use it for all my clear coat, and it's worked out great. The other important thing is to Google on how to set up these up. Every gun's a little different. Go by the directions for your air pressure, and you should be good. But I highly recommend the Harbor Freight guns. There are other good guns to use. I think the Vilbus makes a shop line product, which is their lower level stuff. You could probably get one of those guns for about $89.99 or something like that. But I will say that the Harbor Freight gun is perfectly fine for doing this. Just make sure that when you do get a gun, if you're going to clear with a gun, make sure you only use that for clear. I don't recommend using the same gun for color and clear. It's hard to clean these guns, and it's almost impossible to get all the color out. So I only use this gun for clear. I have a totally separate gun that I use for color. So one gun for clear, one gun if you're going to spray cabinets. This is what I use for spraying my cabinets. Now as far as the playfield, what you want to do first is completely strip your playfield. Some guys completely strip top and bottom. Some people only do the top. I actually prefer to do top and bottom, but it is time consuming, so either way is fine. But the top needs to be completely cleared. Make sure you take all the metal rails off, drop your switches down into the playfield, and then you need to clean it.